So 'tis the season.
It is.
Not that season.
No,
we're gonna review scary season. This is a very scary box.
It's
you ready?
the scariest game ever.
Oh. Ghosts Love Candy 2.
Just kidding. It's
What
not
about
scary.
that? Yeah. So this right here, we actually picked up at Gen Con. We have not played the first one of this.
No.
This is the sequel because it says 2 right here. 2, not TWO, 2, 2, T00.
I like what they did with their spelling there.
Oh,
hey?
I said T00.
Yeah, I did. I just was going to run over that. Like
TOO. There we go. But Ghosts Love Candy 2. So we're going to go through quickly how to play this game, and then we're going to come back and tell you what we thought about it. But honestly, pretty cute, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty cute. It's pretty
got
cute.
a candy corn.
Yeah. Yeah, candy corn.
Yeah.
It's nasty. Okay, this game is set up for 4 players. In Ghosts Love Candy 2, the players play the part of ghosts who are trying to scare trick-or-treaters and get their candy. But you try not to scare them too bad, as then the kids will go into your stash and give you negative points. For example, this guy right here, here's a normal kid's card. It's got a picture here. That's the breaking point. That's the point at which this kid gets scared. There's an ability here that you get when you haunt the kid, and at the end, these are the points it's worth. It's negative 2 points. The majority of the kids are worth negative, so you don't want to put them into your stash. However, some of them, for example, this unicorn here, they can be worth positive points. This unicorn is worth 1 point for each different type of candy in your stash. So we'll put these here. So everything is set up for a 4-player game now. Everyone is given ghost cards of their color, and there are 9 of them with values 1 through 9. Then you're going to shuffle these cravings cards. They have player aids on one side, and you give 1 to each player, because on this side, it's going to show exactly what each candy is worth to that kid, or to that ghost. So we've got licorice. Wow, black licorice is the most valuable, and then candy corn. Man, this ghost right here has weird taste buds. All the way down to does not like lollipops or gummies. Wow. All right, so each one of these is given to a different player, and those are kind of what they're going for. Now, each player also gets starting treats for their stash. In a 4-player game, you're going to get 3 treats. Here we go. And you're going to decide which ones to keep. In this example, I'm going to keep these 2 treats for myself and throw away this junk treat in the discard pile. Now, this is a treat bag. Inside this treat bag are all different styles of treats. You've got junk treats, like that's a spider. Then you've got the big ones, which are like 5 points for a full-size candy bar. Then you've got chocolates, gummies, all of those. So those are actually what you're drawing out of in this treat bag. Then to start the game, everybody is given a treat. So you place 1 in front of each character. Now right here, this is a junk treat. If that ever happens to a kid, you then give them another treat because everybody needs at least 1 positive treat in front of them. So there we go. The game is now set up and you're ready to begin. The game is played in rounds. Here's the way the rounds work. Phase 1 is place the treats. We already did that. Phase 2 is decide player order. And the way that happens is every single person puts a card face down. Then they're revealed. And the highest number goes first. Now, here we have a tie. 2 number 8s. In this situation, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the top 2 cards, and whoever has the highest number will go first. For example, the numbers right here. We have a 17 versus a 20. So in this situation, McSpooky would be going first, and these are normally put on the bottom of the deck. So McSpooky is going to go ahead, and he is going to haunt, let's see here, the pirate. So this pirate right here, actually we're going to say he's going to haunt the angel. So the angel goes in front of the angel, puts it down here, takes the treat immediately. Now, it's 8 compared to 7, so this is actually going to scare this kid. Right here, the ability is you may swap a ghost from your hand for one of your ghosts currently haunting a kid, or for one in the discard pile. So if I wanted to, I could then reach into my hand and go ahead and swap this out. So now all of a sudden, it's no longer scaring this kid. So which is nice. There we go. Then the next one, the 8, we're going to go ahead I tell you what, I like lollipops right here. We're going to place this here in front of the delivery driver. I grab this, put it in my stash, and then at the end, I check this is not something that activates now because of this symbol. But I have scared her because 8 to 1, so this one goes into my stash. And the play continues. She is immediately replaced. However, a treat is not put on this character until the next round. Go ahead, place here. Rowdy is going to take this. This ability is discard all treats from one kid in the neighborhood, then take a treat from the discard. So this actually works out well. So I'm going to take this away, and I have to take one treat from the discard, so I get a ketchup packet. So that didn't work out well. And finally, Ruby right here. We're going to go ahead and go with the pirate. Now, the pirate says, before you take treats, you may take all the treats from any kid in the neighborhood instead of the pirate. That's pretty nice, but I actually like this black licorice, so I'm going to stick with that. So now the round ends. Now this ghost should have been put aside after it scares the one that was here. The round ends, so you begin again. You then place treats. Then this one is going to have 2 treats to start the round. Keep going. And now you're ready to rinse and repeat and start again. So it's a very, very simple game, and you keep going until everyone uses all the cards in their hand, which is normally about 9 rounds, and then you're going to count up your treats according to your craving card and subtract the minuses and add the pluses of anything you have in your stash, and whoever has the most points wins. Very simple. Okay, so as far as components in here, you do get the treat bag, which is nice, and inside, like I showed, that you get these treats, which are pretty much just cardboard tokens thrown in. Very nice. But the big part is, the star of this is the artwork. Here's some of the kids, for example, and I like kind of the puns or parodies they've got, like this is a monster trainer. And then we've got hedgehog, magician, it's gotta be my favorite, supervillain, it's a bit on the nose, but I like it. Space Trek fan. I love this. It reminds me of a smash-up style of very close to an IP out there. Really fun. And then, this is crazy they put this in here. Chemist. I don't know, if a kid came dressed like this to my door, I would laugh so hard, and I would ask the parents, do they know what it's from? Anyway, this right here, this is the artwork right here that goes into each of these, and that's the cutest part of this game. So, let's see what we thought about the game. Let's send it back to the studio. Okay, so that was Ghost Love Candy 2.
As you can see, it's very self-explanatory, very easy to go through.
It's very simple. It's very, and the artwork. Okay, so component-wise,
yes.
Let's talk components.
Let's.
It's great. I mean, it is what it is. The little tokens there, the artwork on those are great.
The little jack-o'-lantern bag for the candy, I like that.
It's very nice. But I will say that the kids on it, the artwork
the cards
is so good. That right there, because we actually played this.
That makes this game.
It does.
Yeah.
We played this with adults several times, and just looking at that artwork and the different parodies that come up, it's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that was
something every time a new card came out, they're like, oh, hang on, let's have a look at the card. So
that's kind of what saves or makes this game.
I would completely agree. That is what makes this game. And I think playing with adults, that's the thing you're going to want to draw attention to. Why with the kids, you're probably going to skip over that. But adults, I think, are really going to appreciate that artwork.
Yeah, it's a cute, fun, family weight game.
Yeah.
The other thing, though, is it's an extremely niche game. Like, you don't know when you're going to play this game.
Oh, I can tell you, October.
Yeah, and I think that's a big downfall of this game is it will only hit the table in that certain time of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got that certain time of the year. You've also got a certain group of, like, a family weight game that you would play.
Yes.
Now, some games like Night Cage and things they only hit during that time of the year normally, but this is different because it also has the niche of being a family game.
Yeah.
But that being said, if you're looking for it, this is
Halloween family game.
This is it.
This is it, yeah.
This is fantastic.
Absolutely.
And I do like the variations for the kids.
Oh yeah, those are really good, and I think that will help too. You can play this game with some of your non-board gamer friends who want to play a board game but don't want something super heavy. You can use some of those adaptations to kind of adapt the game for them so that they could enjoy it. Because like I said, I think they would enjoy the artwork, but they might not like some of the other things to it, I think that helps them.
Yeah, and I agree, because that's the biggest thing is like we played with another couple that have kids about 6, and even those kids we thought they can't read yet, so you can't get those abilities, but being able to just ignore those abilities and just use the numbers really simplifies it, and it honestly may be able to grow up with them.
Yes.
So maybe next Halloween they could play it again and get a different experience.
I agree.
So that right there seems like a good idea.
Yes.
Now the one gripe I've got about this game is the same gripe I have about most games like this. It's hard to read the cards depending on where you're sitting.
I agree.
If you happen to be in that prime spot in the front, you can see them. Otherwise, you can be reaching across the table, grabbing it, looking at it, trying to remember what each of the abilities of all 6 kids is.
Yes.
So that itself,
I do remember putting a card down. I was like, I didn't mean to put it there. I read the wrong, because I was on the side, it was hard to see, so I put it on the wrong one, and whoopsies.
Yeah, and then one of the guys
kind of annoying.
Put one down, then all of a sudden he's like, okay, give me a treat, and you owe me one too. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, because the ability, I had not read that ability, or I was focused too much on this other one. But that's the way all of these are, and that kind of makes it fun to where there's so much going on with all of these abilities later.
And there are so many cards. Like this card deck is huge. That's great too.
Yeah, so the variability in this is high.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So pretty much this game, when you look at the cover, you know exactly what it is. And if you're looking for a family weight game, this is it. This is it. It's quick, it's easy to learn, it's quick to play. And it puts up in the box, and it's a great Halloween game. Yeah. So if you're looking for it, you know exactly what it is. You will enjoy it.
Yes, you will.
So what would you give it?
I'd give it like a 6.
6?
Yeah, family weight game.
I would probably give it a 7. Yeah. And I think the artwork pushes it to that, because the artwork is just so fun.
Oh, the artwork
It's such a fun, tongue-in-cheek game. Yeah. So, all right, so that's Ghost Love Candy 2, and that is recommended.
Absolutely.
If you want a family weight game for Halloween, or if you're weird like us and you'd play it out of season.
Yes, that is us too.
Totally allowed. Totally allowed.
It is.
All right, thanks guys. I'm Joey.
I'm Alex.
Bye.
Bye.